Hi and welcome to MOREMIND Minis. My name is Oakley. I'm a holistic wellbeing coach, yoga teacher, and I co-run the MOREMIND project alongside the amazing Dr. Stephanie Minchin here at More Yoga. And today I'm very excited because I'll be talking to you and taking you through a practice around gratitude, one of my favorite and I believe one of the most powerful self-care wellbeing practices that you can introduce into your routine. So what you will need for our practice today is just somewhere to write in and something to write with and a comfortable seat, ideally somewhere private so you can really concentrate. So taking a comfortable seat when you're ready, when you have those things, bowing the head and closing the eyes. And we'll start by just clearing the mind. It's helping to become present by focusing on the breath, breathing in, out through the mouth, breathing in, out through the mouth, inhaling and sighing the exhale. Clearing the mind of any busy thoughts, any distractions. And giving yourself permission to really be present in our practice today. Give yourself some space for self-care. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and a long sigh out through the mouth. And slowly blinking the eyes open, lifting the head. So I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the benefits of gratitude and also take you through a practice to look at the past, present and the future, different ways that we can begin to reflect on and practice gratitude. And I'm going to read you a bit of research that I think is really important to share, but I'll read it as we move through our practice so this doesn't feel like a lecture on gratitude. But some of the amazing benefits that have been discovered in positive psychology and mental health research over the past few decades are these. So regular gratitude practice can reduce stress and anxiety, can help improve sleep, can build emotional awareness, boost vitality and energy levels, and also help improve mood and enthusiasm for life. All things I'm sure we all would love to have more of. So something I came across in my own research around gratitude was some research from the Harvard Medical Center that I'd like to share before we move into our practice today. In positive psychology research, gratitude is strongly and consistently associated with greater happiness. Gratitude helps people feel more positive emotionally, relish good experiences, improve their health, deal with adversity, and build stronger relationships. People feel and express gratitude in multiple ways. They can apply it to the past, retrieving positive memories and being thankful for elements of childhood or past blessings. The present, not taking good fortune for granted as it comes. And the future, maintaining a hopeful and optimistic attitude. Regardless of the inherent or current level of someone's gratitude, it's a quality that individuals can successfully cultivate further through practice. And that leads me on to our first practice. So grab your pen and paper or your notebook. We're going to be working through some reflective journaling today. So just a reminder before we get started, this is only for you to see. So try and be as authentic and as honest as possible. Remember, no one is going to read this unless you'd like them to. So right from the heart, try and really let go of any resistance when it comes to these kind of practices. So we'll first be reflecting upon the past. So what I'd like you to consider and write down are 3 things from the past, 3 moments or experiences in your life that you are grateful for. And try and allow these to be experiences that immediately come to mind. As I said in the Harvard study, this could be memories of childhood, this could be past blessings, these elements of your life that immediately come to mind. Meeting your best friend, meeting a partner, study that led you to perhaps where you are now. 3 things from the past, experiences or moments in life that you are grateful for. And if you need more time on any of these questions, any of these reflections, please do feel free to pause the video and rejoin. Don't rush and feel like you have to finish these. You could really take as long as you needed. You could spend hours practicing gratitude. But when you're ready, coming on to our second question of this first exercise, and this is a little bit more challenging. I'd like you to reflect on 3 lessons you are grateful for from the past. And this is often a more challenging reflection because sometimes these lessons can be painful, the lessons that we're grateful for. Sometimes it could be the things that have challenged us the most that actually have helped us to become the people we are today. So as an example, I had an ex-partner who didn't treat me particularly well when we were together, and he was a good friend of mine. But from the way he treated me, I learned that I would never allow anybody to treat me in that way again. And actually, as a practice of gratitude, I wrote to him and thanked him for that lesson he had taught me. And that was actually a really healing experience. So looking back on 3 lessons you are grateful for from the past. Maybe spending a little bit longer on this second question. And when you're ready, pausing if you need to there, that's a big question, question 2. We'll move on to our third question of this exercise. So considering 3 people you are grateful to have met, who have impacted your life. 3 people you are grateful to have met, who have impacted your life. And often I find when I practice these exercises, they're not the people I might have necessarily thought would come to mind. Sometimes it can be a difficult boss who gave you the opportunity or taught you the lessons to help you get to where you are today. Perhaps a friend from the past who changed your life in some way. So our final question here, 3 people you are grateful to have met who have impacted your life. And through hindsight, we can really reflect on this question, looking back at the past to see who we are grateful to have met, who impacted our lives, impacted our futures. Spending a last moment there, finishing off that final question. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I'd like to share some information now about gratitude and neurotransmitters. Not something I normally find myself talking about, but it is incredible if you look into the research around gratitude and the benefits it can have on our well-being. So this information is from Emily Fletcher, the founder of Ziva, which is a meditation training site. She mentioned in one of her publications that she believes gratitude can also be a natural antidepressant. The effects of gratitude when practiced daily can be almost the same as some medications, because it produces a feeling of long-lasting happiness and contentment, the physiological basis of which lies at the neurotransmitter level. So, when we express gratitude and receive the same, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the two crucial neurotransmitters responsible for our emotions, the ones that make us feel good. They enhance our mood immediately, making us feel happy from the inside. By consciously practicing gratitude every day, we can help these neuro pathways to strengthen themselves and ultimately create a permanent, grateful and positive nature within ourselves. I think that last sentence is particularly fascinating. By consciously practicing gratitude every day, we can help these neuro pathways to strengthen themselves and create a permanent, grateful and positive nature within ourselves. It's a very powerful practice, this gratitude. And that takes us on to our next section. So we'll now be looking at the present, sometimes easier than the past, sometimes not. So what I'd like you to write down first are 3 things you are grateful for right now. 3 things you are grateful for right now. And don't overthink it, just allow those 3 things to come, whatever comes into your head. 3 things you are grateful for right now in this present moment. Could be big, your health, security, having a home over your head, feeling safe at this time. It could be something small, something personal. 3 things you are grateful for in this present moment. And when you're ready, coming to our second reflection, writing down 3 lessons you are grateful to be learning at this moment, presently. 3 lessons you are grateful to be learning. And rather than jumping to perhaps an online course you might be doing, which you can also be grateful for, but in this reflection I'd like you to consider 3 lessons you are learning at the moment emotionally. So perhaps you are learning to practice more patience, more acceptance, more strength, more compassion for others. So 3 lessons you are learning at the moment that you are grateful for. Spending a little bit more time here, so a couple more moments. And when you're ready, coming to our final reflection of the second part of our exercise today. Writing down 3 people you are grateful for right now, in the present. 3 people you are grateful for right now. That doesn't have to be immediate friends, family. It could be somebody at the shop where you buy your groceries. It could be somebody in the NHS. Might be somebody who has treated you with compassion during this challenging time. It might be someone who lives in your house. 3 people you are grateful for right now, in this present moment. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and a long sigh out. And coming now to our final section of our practice today, you have probably guessed, we are looking towards the future. And often the future isn't something that we naturally associate with gratitude, but having hope and optimism for the future can be a really powerful practice, especially at a time like now when things can feel a little bit uncertain. So today we're going to cultivate an attitude of gratitude towards the future. So I'd like you to write down now 3 things you are looking forward to in the future. So 3 things you're grateful to be looking forward to. Maybe you love dancing and you can't wait to go and dance again, or go to the beach, or go to your favourite yoga studio. Maybe you can't wait for your kids to go back to school. Whatever it is for you, whatever resonates. Remember, no one is going to read this unless you let them. 3 things you are looking forward to gratefully in the future. When you're ready, we'll move on to our next reflection. 3 things you are looking forward to learning in the future. 3 things you are looking forward to learning in the future. Three things you are looking forward to learning in the future. Maybe that is something emotionally that you would like to practice more of. More gratitude, more strength, more peace, more compassion. Maybe it's something personal. I'd like to learn to be a better cook. But I don't have an oven at the moment. So that's something I'm gratefully looking forward to. Okay, and finally we'll come to our 3rd reflection for the future. I'd like you to write down 3 people you are looking forward to seeing, connecting with, or meeting in the future. So 3 people you are looking forward to seeing, connecting with, or meeting in the future. And it doesn't need to be people in your life already. This could be somebody you're looking forward to meeting. Your future partner, a future child, even a future you. If you're someone like me who battles with anxiety and mental health, you might look forward to meeting yourself when you're further along your own journey. And that can be a really powerful thing to be grateful for. Really, really powerful to anchor hope and optimism to the future in that way. It's being grateful for all of the things that you're learning at the moment and applying those to the future. So final question, 3 people you're looking forward to seeing, connecting with and meeting. It doesn't need to be deep either. It could be you're really excited to see your best friend again. And when you're ready, let's take a deep breath in and a long sigh out. Well done, guys. And with these questions, with these exercises, if any one of those particularly resonated or you enjoyed doing all of those 3 reflections, past, present and future, you can practice these every day. Or you could simply use a journal and write down 1 or 3 or 10 things that you feel grateful for every day. Some other practices that you can do regularly, some other ideas, is having a gratitude jar at home. I love having just an empty jar next to my bed, and I keep a thing of post-it notes, and I just jot down when I wake up something I'm grateful for, or through the day if something comes to me and I think I'm really, really grateful for that, I write it down, or at the end of the day, something that happened in the day. And then if I'm having a low day or I'm feeling sad, I will take one of those gratitudes out, and be a really lovely practice of self-care. So journaling, having a gratitude jar, or gratitude meditation can be a really nice practice as well. We're going to finish with a very short meditation as well. But we do have a mantra meditation on the More Yoga YouTube page focused on gratitude. So when you're ready, come back to your comfortable seat. Close your eyes, bow your head, and bring the hands over the heart. Let's take another deep cleansing breath into the nose. Sigh out, let go of anything you need to release. Breathe into the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Take one more inhale. And one more heavy, deep exhale. And start to bring the awareness now to that space at your heart. Bringing the focus to the chest, to that anahata chakra, our heart chakra. And what I invite you to bring into this space now as our final reflection of our practice are 3 things you are grateful for about yourself. 3 things you're grateful for about yourself. Sometimes this can be the hardest, hardest reflection of all. And if you're struggling, you can finish this sentence. I love you for. I love you for. Ask it within your heart space and allow it to just echo back. Keep breathing into the chest, into the belly, into the lungs. Connecting consciously to your breathing in and out of the nose. Connecting to all those things you are grateful for within yourself. Self-love can be such a powerful practice of self-care. Remembering you can't pour from an empty cup. And keeping your awareness at the heart. Just beginning to focus now on any emotional, physical, responses you may be feeling, any sensations in the body, any emotions stirring. We'll take 3 final deep breaths into the heart space, breathing in, feeling the heart expand and exhaling. Taking a deep breath into the ribs, feeling the ribs expand. Exhaling. Taking one last deep full breath down into the belly, feeling the belly soften and expand. And exhaling. Bringing the hands to rest down in the lap, keeping the head bowed, keeping the eyes just gently closed. And I'd like to close our practice with one final reading from Jen Sincero, who is a writer, speaker, and a success coach. Gratitude is one of the strongest and most transformative states of being. It shifts your perspective from lack to abundance and allows you to focus on the good in your life, which in turn pulls more goodness into your reality. So when you're ready, let's take a last deep full breath into the nose and a long sigh out through the mouth. And when you're ready, blinking the eyes open. Bringing the hands to heart center. Jai. Namaste. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our gratitude practice today. I am so grateful to you for coming and practicing with me. If anyone has any questions about this practice or would like to connect, please feel free to email me. My email is liz@moreyoga.co.uk. If you're interested in learning more about gratitude and these techniques, please do let me know. Otherwise, have a beautiful rest of your day wherever you are. Stay safe and stay healthy.